I'm currently in a park in South London, and eBird says there's only been 8 different species of birds recorded here in the past 30 days. But look what's around me. Surely there is more than 8 species here. So let's go find out. So the park I'm in is called Clapham Common, and whilst it's not the most biodiverse park in the world, it does have 3 ponds and enough green vegetation, trees, shrubs, grasses to support some good bird life. So let's start by looking at one of the ponds. Alright, so there's not a lot, well, there's actually nothing on the water, which I'm quite surprised about. In the tree though, I can see something. Kind of looks like a toucan. It's obviously not going to be a toucan. Okay, it's a cormorant, and it's fluttering its neck there, which I'm guessing is to keep cool because it is quite hot. Also in the distance, I can see a mallard. Okay, so we start with 2 birds, and I'm actually surprised. I thought there'd be a few more birds on the water. If there's a cormorant, then there's surely a coot or something. Maybe we'll see it in one of the other ponds. But from the pond just behind me here, in here is like a triangle of trees. So I'm just going to get lost in the trees and see what's there. So just on the outskirts, I thought this was a wren because I can hear a wren calling. But I think this is a juvenile robin, which is really nice to see because, well, I don't normally see them very often. Anyway, there's definitely wrens in here, so let's go have a look. So I can hear quite a lot of chiff-chaffs, but they are constantly moving, so I can't really get to them. And obviously with any small birds, I feel like you see them for a moment and then they're gone. Okay, robin, chiff-chaff and blackbird. I also did hear, but I didn't manage to capture, a black cap and the wren. So I guess that's 5, but I'm only going to count 3 for now because I only saw 3. And I'm going to head to the next pond. So whilst I was watching the chase over here, literally out of nowhere, right in front of me, an Egyptian goose and its chicks have turned up. All right, well, there we go. I think we've already reached 10. So we smashed eBird. And that's only the second pond, and there's still so much more to explore. In fact, there's even these mini ponds, which I wasn't counting in the initial 3 for the park. And there is a nice moorhen here. We haven't even seen all 3 ponds, and we've already managed to reach more than 8. So the challenge, or the whatever you want to call this, is done. But I might go to the other pond still and see if there is anything more there, and then we'll call it a day. So I can hear some parakeets very loudly in this tree. Did it just stick its tongue out of me? Obviously it's not sticking it out of me, but I wonder if that's how it cools down, so similar to the fluttering of the cormorant. So we made it to the final pond, but there isn't a lot of bird life here, I guess because there's not a lot of vegetation around the outside. But there is, in the distance, some Canada geese. So that's another species. So who did we see today? Well, we saw the cormorant, mallard, robin, chiff-chaff, blackbird, coot, moorhen, heron, feral pigeon, Egyptian goose, parakeet, and a Canada goose. I also saw, but didn't put it in because the footage was awful, some swifts. I also saw a carrion crow and a herring gull, and I heard a blackcap and a wren. So, is that more than 8 birds at this park? Yes.